Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of All Things Me with me, Andy, and today I would like just to give you a very quick episode on another airbrush problem. Now, when you start your airbrush work, it is of great importance to make sure that you have the right equipment, and of course we're not just talking about the actual airbrush itself or the compressor, maybe the paints or the flowing mix that you wish to use. One major important aspect is some sort of protection for yourself. Now it seems odd, but it's very true that you should use these type of things. I've just been working through, what was it again? It's a tutorial on this little sort of ethereal ship here, which this one should be up before this video. And it was quite funny because I blew my nose, and the normal colour you expect from your nose didn't come out. It was actually quite ethereal looking nose fodder, shall we say. So basically, the main reason is because I didn't have my mask on. It was a bit silly. Now, if you do airbrushing, you aerosol the paint. Now, paint in its own entirety isn't dangerous, it shouldn't be poisonous, it shouldn't be really that bad for you. It can have other effects though, and making sure that you actually have the proper equipment, as well as, you know, the airbrush and cleaners and supersonic cleaners and ultrasonic cleaners and all that sort of business. First of all, cheapo gloves like this, you know, little latex gloves, whatever, that helps protect your hands and, you know, stops you from getting completely paint stained hands all of the time. Because as I said, you're jetting your paint in a liquid aerosol form, and it will go places, like up your nose. The second thing, of course, is one of these, face mask. Very important. This one, just a cheap one, buy it in a bag of 3 of these for, what, a couple of pounds really. I don't know what the American equivalent or European or other world class equivalents are, but, you know, just basically sits over your face as you expect and helps to protect. Oh, sounds like my next door neighbour's dog is taking great umbrage to my cats. So basically, you have to make sure. Now, the main reason I say this was, if I can grab it here, where is he gone? Where has he gone? Oh, there he is, excellent. You might have seen this in episode 2. This is one of my, it's a lovely metal model of my Wolfguard Captain. Now, hopefully, you might be able to see, I didn't actually show this properly. No, that's a load of rubbish, isn't it? God, I'm going to have to do that, put an actual photo of his claws. Because, hello cat, you're annoying next door. Yeah, because his, stop rubbing against that, I'm trying to talk, or shut up. Now basically, his lightning claws are spray painted, are airbrushed as if you were to do Grey Knight swords. And of course, if you check out something like Lester Bursley's his version of doing this kind of effect, where you you mask half of whatever you're painting, you lay on the original colour, the sort of the white or whatever, then have a blue and then have a black afterwards. You're changing paints and you're constantly doing that, and then you turn over and you put your masking from that side to that side, do exactly the same thing again. Basically, you are squirting an awful lot of paint in the atmosphere. And I remember when I just finished doing those, and I went out for dinner afterwards, and I felt very lightheaded for quite some time afterwards. Not that, well, hopefully it hasn't had any sort of detrimental effect or whatever, but basically I had been breathing this stuff in quite intensively. I've been working in there and really giving a damn good spray, all the aerosoling, all the spray, the paint up, and breathing all the paints in. And after a while, as I said, you know, I finished my paint stuff, put it back, got down to the open air, and then I just seemed to, like, you know, slight head rush and a little bit sort of funny. I felt a little bit funny afterwards, you know, of course the sensation did go. So I cannot say use a mask enough, really, although I'm stupid and I should do it, but I wanted to get that one done. So yes, safety wise, you know, I mean, apart from that, everything should be safe. I mean, of course, electrical systems and stuff like that, you know, of course you don't urinate on them or do something stupid like that. You basically have to be safe and make sure, you know, make sure that your electrical systems are safe, make sure that your air lines are safe, make sure that if you are going to use bottled gas instead of a compressor, it will get cold. It's an expansion of a gas through a small area. I could explain it in physics, but I'm not going to, because I'll bore the living pants off most of you that haven't fallen asleep already. So basically you have a freezing aspect, so you've got to be careful about that. The aerosoling of the paint, you've got to be careful, and also you don't want to be constantly washing your hands all the time if you're going to be using an airbrush. So anyway, I do hope that these little sort of safety tips, another sort of, you know, thing I have found since using airbrushing, I hope they've been okay for you. So I will catch you later, and these two down here, when they're not annoying next door's dog, will most likely catch you later. See you later then.